Hi, today we're going to make chocolate chip cookies. You can download the checklist if you like and use it as we go along. And this will help you to remember where we are. So we're going to just make sure that we have everything we need by ticking off the checklist. First of all, you'll need an apron. Doesn't matter what color it is, but just an apron to keep you clean. You'll need an oven glove or an oven cloth. You'll also need a large spoon for mixing. Now it can be a metal spoon or a wooden spoon. It doesn't really matter. You'll need a mixing bowl to mix the cookie dough in. Make sure it's big enough to take the cookie dough. You'll need a tablespoon. This one's slightly smaller than the big one that we're going to use for mixing. You'll need a spatula, and this will help you get the cookies off of the hot baking sheet when we're done. You'll need a baking sheet. You might need two if you make lots of cookies. You'll need a cooling tray. Now if you haven't got a cooling tray, it doesn't matter, but it helps to cool the cookies quickly. You'll need a timer. This is so that we know how long the cookies have cooked for. We need to make sure that we don't cook them too long. You'll also need a packet of cookie dough, some butter, make sure it's quite soft so that it's easy to mix, and an egg. It doesn't matter, you might have a white one, but I have a brown one today. It doesn't matter if it's brown or white. Let's get started. First, you'll need to make sure you've washed your hands. Then you're going to put on an apron. It doesn't matter what color it is as long as it covers up the bits that you don't want to get dirty. And then we're going to set the oven to 375 degrees. You might need an adult to help you with that. Once you've set your oven, we're going to take our bowl and we're going to put the butter in the bowl. Then we're going to take the egg and we're going to crack the egg. We're going to put the inside of the egg into the bowl, but we're going to throw away the shell. And then we're going to take cookie dough. You might need help with this. Might need an adult to help you. And we're going to undo the packet and we're going to add the cookie dough to the mixing bowl. Just like that, and then throw away the bag. Now you're going to take your big spoon, again it doesn't matter if it's a wooden one or a metal one, and we're going to stir it all up. We're going to make sure it's all really mixed well. This might take a little time. How did you do mixing your cookie dough? This is how it should look when it's all ready. When you get to this stage, we're going to take our tablespoon, that's the one that's slightly smaller, and we're going to put the cookie dough onto our big tray, ready to go in the oven. So we're just going to take a spoonful of the dough and we're going to put it onto the tray. This should make about 12 to 15 cookies. If you want to make them smaller, you'll make more, but you might need to have another tray to put your cookies on. So they should look like this, and we're going to put them in the oven. You might need an adult to help you with that. We're going to put the tray into the oven, and then we're going to set the timer so that we know how long they've been cooking for. We're going to set the timer for 10 minutes, and then we're going to make sure the cookies are cooked. And if after 10 minutes they look nice and brown, golden brown, we're going to take them out of the oven. So you just have to wait now until the timer does its beep, 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 beep to let you know that the cookies are ready. There goes the timer. We're going to check on the cookies and see if they're golden brown. Press stop on your timer so that it stops beeping. You might need an adult to help you get the cookies out of the oven. They should look nice and golden brown like this. We're just going to leave them to cool for a minute or two before we put them onto the cooling rack. Now the cookies have cooled just for a little minute. If you have a cooling rack, you can now use your spatula and put your cookies onto the cooling rack. If you don't have a cooling rack, it's okay to leave them on the baking sheet for a little while longer. Make sure they're completely cold before you give out to your friends and family. So I now have my cookies cooling on my cooling rack, and as soon as they're cool, you can enjoy yummy cookies. Hope to see you next time. Bye.